Hello, I'm James Leichter. In this short video, we're going to take you around the FlatRate Plus online software program located at flatratesoftware.com. This video is a quick video showing you basic navigation. When you log in, you might land on the dashboard, you might not. That is controlled through a preference in Setup. If we click Setup Preferences, we can pick which page we want to land on when we log in. I landed on the dashboard. The dashboard gives you information about your flat rate books, flat rate tasks, items, etc. Also, other key information is located down here. That's related to your company, social activity, etc. We'll talk more about these things in other videos. We're just showing you basic navigation right now. The locate a flat rate task is probably my favorite feature. Each one of these images represents a flat rate book. These images are added by you if you want them. Of course, we would recommend them, and if you buy the books from us, you'll get these images. Here I have my HVAC service and maintenance flat rate book. This would be the same thing as if I'm carrying a book in my hand, you know, the old books with paper and binders and all that. That'd be the same thing. When you click on it, you're opening the book, and this might be thought of as a table of contents. Each one of these images represents a flat rate category. Scroll down through the categories, and maybe you might open heating, electronic gas valves. Click on that. That takes you to that section where you can sort through your tasks and eventually add a task to your shopping cart. Here I have a thermostat in the shopping cart, and we're ready to check out. More on that in other videos. If I click maintenance, I can see the most common lists that you will go to maintain your flat rate books. This is your flat rate book list, so that would show you your flat rate books. I'll click on that. There they are. Now, before I move on, let me show you some of these buttons because they're all the same in the various lists. At the top, we have an inline editing button that allows you to make quick changes to your book, and you can hit update. The delete button does just what you would guess. It deletes and it asks you, are you sure you want to delete? Do you want to delete everything associated with this book? This button right here would show you a list of all those tasks within that book. Notice that it did open up in another tab. We do that for you automatically. Most people appreciate that. So that button opens up the book. This one allows you to see the flat rate book in presentation mode. Click on it, see what I mean. And then finally, the last button is to add an image. If I click on that, I'm allowed to select images, delete the one I have, select another one, for example. Let's move on to the customer list. This is where you can optionally add customers, but you'll need them if you plan to use the shopping cart system. The item maintenance allows you to maintain the items that are in the flat rate book. Your flat rate book is made up of tasks, but the tasks are made up of one or more items, such as the thermostat we saw, and labor, maybe an hour of labor. You could also add a diagnostic feed to that task if you wish to. Again, the buttons do the same thing right here, except we have a share button that allows you to share this item or a task with friends that you've made on your network. So you can make friends with people and you can share your work with them if you wish. Task maintenance, it's going to look just like the item maintenance list. Sometimes you get confused, in fact, wondering where you are. Remember, you have all these items that you may or may not use. And then you have tasks that absolutely use at least one item and usually labor. This is where you would maintain those. Now, it's easy to find tasks, items. We'll talk more about this in other videos, but you can do a quick search here. You can use the Excel type filtering. You can also sort, apply numerous filters. You can drag the column up into this area to group by that column, drag another one to group. Let's go to shared flat rate with friends. We saw that button earlier. This would show you the various things that you have shared with your friends. If in fact you've shared any with them, and I haven't shared any, I guess I have no friends. Orders would be a list of invoices that you've created through the shopping cart system. You will find those here. Under setup, you will see things that you don't need to, or you usually won't adjust or mess with on a regular basis. When you're getting started, you might find yourself in here quite a bit, but as time goes on, you're going to be here less and less. We saw the preferences earlier. This would be a list of your task categories. This is where you definitely want the best images that you can get. Terms and conditions, I skipped item categories, much of the same. Terms and conditions that you can add to your book, labor markups, inventory markups, it goes on. Then you have merchant services where you can set up your credit cards, reports, you have some reports. This isn't a full accounting system, so there are not a lot of reports at this point, but they would be listed there. Tools and utilities, you'll find some handy things, like for example, a flat rate pricing setup wizard takes you through the whole process step by step. Data exchange allows you to import customers, import items, import images, export, etc. And finally, help and support rounds out the Flat Rate Plus online system. The rest of the menu has to do with either free resources or social networking related features. We are much like a Facebook lightweight version. We have the ability for you to post, to comment on posts, upload images, make friends, adjust your profile, create user groups, share files, and things like that. You can check that out. This short video was designed just to give you the basics of navigation in Flat Rate Plus Online. I hope you found it helpful, and I look forward to seeing you in the next videos. Thank you.